Okay, the sine rule. When we think of trigonometry, we're thinking sine theta is O on H, cos theta is A on H, etc., etc. They are in right-angled triangles because the H is the hypotenuse. But when you think about it, there are heaps of triangles that are not right-angled triangles, which means these things don't work. Don't stress, we've got rules coming for that this video. The sine rule works for any triangle with three sides, hence it's a triangle. So the sine rule just talks about the ratios of the side length over the sine of the angle. Okay, so what we're going to say here is that in any triangle, we're going to label it as A, B, C. A is the angle, capital A is the angle, lowercase a is the side length. Capital B is the angle, lowercase b is the side length opposite B. Capital C is the angle, lowercase c, which is looks completely different, is the side length opposite C. You've got to get the opposites right. So we're saying the ratio of that side length over the sine of that angle is the same as the ratio as that side length over the sine of B. So long as you can get your A, B's and C's right, we're good to go. We could talk about the derivation of where the rule comes from. If you are that keen, I suggest you Google it and get yourself a life because it's not really, anyway, go for it. Let's see how we can put it into practice. We need to find M. A, B and C don't really care. M, N and P, they're all just letters. So let's stick with A over sine A equals B over sine B. You don't have to write the third one in. So, with the sine rule, we get a side length and an opposite angle to start with. So here's my 35.3 over sine 80. We're going to say that that's the same as, what's opposite my 62? Whatever that is, so that's going to be small p over sine 62 equals m on sine m. That doesn't look like it's going to help us, does it? But guess what? Don't fret. How many degrees are there in a triangle? If that's 80 and that's 62, what's that? Let's go with a calculator and say that it's 38. Therefore, that M isn't M, it's 38. And this bit in the middle doesn't need to be there. We only want one ratio, and we are going to find M. Just by algebra, M will equal and straight in the calculator. I may have made a mistake, but anyway, there you go. It's just algebra. You've just got to use your 180 degrees in a triangle. If you need to, some of them will be that easy, it will just be the given information. Not only that, that way we were finding a side length, but we can also find an angle. So let's go again. A over sine A equals B over sine B. Let's just see how we go. So we're looking for the opposites that go together. 79 on sine alpha those two go together because they're opposite. 1, 5, 3 on. So you'll see in that question, there's no stuffing around. I don't have that third one. I'm not looking for anything. All the information is there that I need. All I'm doing is I'm finding alpha. So I'm okay to go sine alpha equals alpha will be the arc sine of whatever that is, and you're going to whack that into your calculator. Hopefully it's... Okay, so yes, this is all calculator driven. It's all calculated trigonometry because of the numbers in algebra. And yes, the sine rule, nice and easy. We'll do a harder one next video.